My senior year, our class got transformed and it was like a huge revival. I kind of learned more about myself and just really about what it is, like how to walk by faith with God. And I didn't know what that was at the beginning of the year. I was going to go to a secular state school in Las Vegas, Nevada, where I'm from.
And especially in high school, I had this group of friends, and I felt like I had people, but I didn't feel truly known. But I felt like I was pretty alone in that feeling. I felt like most people are like, oh, like, you have all these friends, you should feel known and seen by them.
I'd been going to a private Christian school for middle school, and then I transferred to a public school. I didn't know anyone there. And that was just a really hard year. Didn't really make many friends, and the people I did make friends with, they didn't know who I was actually, deep down. Yeah, and I dreaded going to school every day, like with every bone in my body.
It was always rooted in like, oh, this is how I want other people to view me. And so it was definitely rooted in insecurity, and I wanted to seem like, oh, I have a lot of friends, and my identity comes from my friends, and I want to be known and liked by them.
Spring break of that year, I ended up going on a mission trip to Mexico with my youth group, and they prayed for me, and this girl prayed for me on the first night, and she just knew everything about my life that had been happening that year somehow. And she was praying, and she was like, I know you're walking through the hallways of your school and you feel so alone, but God is with you and He's gonna take care of you, and He knows you and you belong, even though you might not feel like it.
One of my best friends came up to me and he's like, I'm feeling convicted that you're going to the wrong school. Can we pray about this? And at first I didn't think it was like a big thing, but then I prayed with him and all I could see was like God calling me to Biola. I saw that it was like so much money, and so I was like, there's no way. I came to school with literally just my down payment for both semesters, and I remember like calling my mom and I was crying. I'm like, how can God be calling me here? I don't see anything. And then my GoFundMe ended up getting $3,400, and then somebody ended up dropping like $5,000 off at my house. And I remember my parents like called me and I was like crying. I'm like, there's no way. A $5,000 scholarship came in, and so within like 1 year, I got like 14 grand almost. I was like, no way, like God's just coming through, He's providing. And I was like, why was I even stressing the whole time?
When that happened and the girl prayed for me, and I kind of like, there was a little bit of a breakthrough, and I saw how much God saw me, I just felt lighter, like so much lighter. And I felt like I could walk around and care just like a little bit less about what others thought.
And then I had this encounter with God where I just felt like He was telling me, I'm calling you by name and choosing you, yeah, as a daughter of the King. And just that encounter led me to want to seek Him more and realize that I am fully known by Him, and that I could seek my identity in what God has to say, and knowing that He knows every little bit of my heart.
It's okay to feel alone and unwanted at times, because the world does make us feel like that. God is not of this world. He's perfect and kind and loving. So when you lean on Him, He'll never make you feel like that. He'll always make you feel wanted and loved and known.